Welcome back to the boardroom. Yeah, I missed an opportunity to go to the March on Washington, and I kind of felt bad. Had a death in the family the week before, and had a parent that had a few medical problems during the week of. So I missed it. But what I don't miss is people who continually say, I'm tired of marching. Man, we need to march ourselves all the way across this country just to get things straight. Because if you tired of marching, then you must not be tired of innocent young black men getting shot and killed by racial profiling, neighborhood watchmen, or police beating suspects rather than doing their job, or homeless people being beaten and put on YouTube doing fist fights and craziness. And I guess you're not tired of the threat that one day you could come home and everything you own is gone. Or that you could be walking down the street minding your own business and end up getting hit by some gunfire, although many of you swear you moved out to somewhere safe. White people shoot guns too, so that kind of violence isn't germane to any one neighborhood. Or driving along and some road rage or some fast and furious fool collides with your car and you get killed. Never mind the person who's drunk or high. All right. There's so many things that we need to get straight in this country. And I was just talking to somebody on the phone and I told them, I wish I had went because those marches, those meetings, Million Man March, Million Family Movement, um, million whatever, a March on Washington, those kind of things are the things that bring together people who care. You get to meet people who really care, not so wrapped up into themselves and what kind of car I got, what kind of house I got. I'm getting a brand new bedroom set. Your bedroom set only 5 years old. I'm redoing the kitchen only like 5 years old. You know, it's crazy. A lot of people died. A lot of people got lynched. A lot of people got beat. A lot of people got locked up to give you the right to do what you're doing right now. And for you to say, okay, my turn to step up, and I decide, I decline, I demur, I do not want to uh, do this, is hypocritical. I mean, your grandparents, your great grandparents, a lot of people. I hope your family was interested in a better world, a better place for you. I think they were. They probably pushed you to go to school and do better. But for you to sit back and say, I'll pass, shows your self centered ignorance and that you don't think that the fire that's brewing in the city is going to come out there and catch your country mouse behind. But it will. It's coming your way. You can't run from a fire, and the fire is burning. They're filling up the prisons with young boys. They're leaving the other half out there to drag down property values in the city, and then they come and reclaim it. The fastest growing segment is the 20 to 30 year olds that are coming back into the city that you done left because of the violence. And the only reason why they left that violence there is because systematically they set up the system where no education, no job, no family structure leads to wildness and insane activity. And that will continue until every last minority that moved out the neighborhood, and then all of a sudden it's time for the reclamation project where they go and re-gentrify or gentrification of the neighborhood, and then all of a sudden it's paradise again. It's the trendy spot, like Harlem, trendy spot. As you ran all the black people out of there, or ran most of the black people out of there. You know, when I was a kid, we used to go to Harlem, and Harlem was Harlem. It's a black mecca. Now all of a sudden, it's a tourist spot. You know, so the same people who ran out and sold their house for a few nickels over $1 end up with nothing, or maybe they're out there living in the suburbs and now can't get back to the city when you could have just walked out your front door and enjoyed all the things that these people are doing. Gas prices going up, transportation costs going up. When the power goes out, you can forget it if you're living out there in the woods. But you keep running to the woods, you'll be all right, because that's where they want you. You the country mouse, and you got to come to the big city mouse, because everything is going to be brought back there. The malls are going to close, everything. So don't march. Sit back, relax, and hope you get old and die before it comes and gets you, because it will eventually come and get you. That's it. I ain't going to say no more about marching, but I wish I was there. Peace and love to everybody who went, and I have mad respect for those who did. My sister went 25 years ago. I wanted to go now. All right, that's it from the boardroom. Later.